Alrighty, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Anna. I'll be hosting majority of the event tonight with a few extra little voices popping in and out, which is always great. We're super pumped because we've got two amazing women launching their business tonight. So we've got Sana and we've also got Roxy. So we'll be hearing from them at about the halfway mark. So we can't wait to hear from them. And we've got a few other girls that are going to share some results and what we're excited about with an amazing product, program and opportunity that we've come across. For me, I found this opportunity 2 years ago now. I was working, as we all normally are, working my 9 to 5 in my government job, trading time for money as most of us do. But I'd literally only just gone back to work after maternity leave with my second baby. So I'd gone from Australia Defence Force to Department of Human Services on promotion while I was on maternity leave. Not the best decision I ever made. It was a horrible job to really go into. I had a lot of commuting, long hours. It was never a traditional 38-hour job, that's for sure. My kids were put into full-time care. And it was a very stressful job. So I was taking home a lot of horrible images in my mind quite often. And I was burning the candle at both ends, as we normally do. I don't think many jobs nowadays give us that option for us to pick and choose how we're going to work. And for me, I'll start really missing my boys. As much as I was career driven and I've always been, active in my employment, something had to change and I just didn't know what. So for me, this opportunity came up one day when my head was about to explode, something I wouldn't normally look at. It was health, it was wellness, it was work on your own terms. All sounded too good to be true, to be honest. And I was super skeptical. I've owned a traditional business before, so I had hundreds of questions, but I thought, why not? I'm going to reach out to this girl that I've never met before, ask her 100 questions, and she answered them all. She was amazing. Slowly she responded with all those beautiful answers that I needed, and then asked me if I'd heard of the Juicy Body Transformation, which I hadn't, which I absolutely love now, or Juice Plus. And that's when I got excited because I had heard of Juice Plus literally 3 months prior. And I was actually researching it for my husband, not for me. I thought I was that healthy token wife that didn't need any extra nutrition into her body because I was juicing, smoothing, eating my 3 to 5 meals a day like a crazy woman, and didn't think there was anything more I could put into my body. But clearly I needed something else because I was deteriorating, both mentally and physically. So once I realised what it was and I'd already done all that research on it, I thought, why not? Let's get my husband on it. Let's get me on it, get the kids on it. May as well do the business, get it a bit cheaper. If I get it for free, awesome. If I make a little bit of money, bonus. And so, the girl that showed me this business showed me how to share it, on beautiful events like this or just with friends and family or just sharing my journey basically on social media. And within 4 months, I'd, shared it with enough beautiful people that I cared about and they were interested in what I was doing, that I was able to go part-time. Once I saw how easy and how much fun it was to get those hours reduced, I thought I need to stop treating this as a hobby and start seeing this as a business. And I increased that just a little bit. And within 10 months, I had increased, built up enough income that I was able to leave my 9 to 5. So I've now been a stay-at-home mum after 12 years of working in my government job with my kids now since January of last year, and not something I ever envisioned. I never thought I'd be a stay-at-home mum. I always thought I needed to go and work. And my husband, he works full-time as well. I just thought that was what my parents did. That's what society suggests I should be doing. So I thought that was the only way forward. So this is amazing. This is something that I love, that I'm passionate about, and I've got an amazing support team behind me, which is just a blessing. But obviously our passion goes into helping more people with their health and more people with this amazing opportunity. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus has literally been around for over 28 years, all right? So it's not a new fad. It's not a new thing that's coming yesterday and might head out the window tomorrow. It's been around for 28 years worth of results. And the whole beautiful thing around Juice Plus is it's designed to bridge the gap in your diet between what you are eating and what you should be eating, all right? It's not there to replace a healthy diet. It is literally, fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule to help you bridge the diet between what you are eating and what you should be eating. So government here in Australia states we should be having 3 to 5 serves a day. Awesome. Stats show only 5% of adults are even able to do that. Science suggests we actually need more along the lines of 9 to 13. That's massive. Even for me, who loves juicing and smoothing each and every day, I can't do that every day. No day is perfect. And, you know, life happens and you just got to go with the flow. But then when I found this amazing product, and our hero product being our fruits, vegetables and berries in a capsule, nothing synthetic, nothing artificial, just food in a capsule, I was pretty excited because it just made sense to me. There's nothing synthetic, artificial. It was just fruits, vegetables, and berries. For instance, the fruit blend has apple, pineapple, peach, prune, orange, cranberry, papaya, beet, cherry, and date. All amazing produce, all have great nutritional value singularly, but the fact that they've been put in there together means that they work so much stronger in synergy than they do on their own. All right, and this is the best part of the vegetable or the fruit or the berry. What we're eating, you still got to eat. Don't stop eating. Make sure you still keep eating. But the fruits and vegetables that we're getting are so depleted, all right, for a number of reasons. One, because we like to eat them when they're beautiful and red and orange, green, whatever, their vibrant colour. They're nice and crunchy and taste good, you know. So to be eating that at that stage, that means it's been taken off the vine before it's fully vine ripened. All right, so not getting to its full nutritional value. It's being grown in depleted soil, and then it's being sprayed with various waxes and chemicals and sprays to have that journey to our supermarkets. And then we actually see our fruits and vegetables a week to 2 later. All right, and then when we get them, we peel them, we pip them, and we even cook. A lot of those nutrients are gone before we've even eaten the produce. The fruits, vegetables, and berries that go into Juice Plus are grown only for Juice Plus. All right, so they get to stay on the vine and vine ripen. So they could be a bit soft and a bit off colour. It doesn't matter because they're at that full cellular nutrition. Our factories are co-located with our farms, so there's no need for sprays, waxes, or chemicals. And from the vine, it gets taken straight into our factories where it's cleaned and washed, gets popped on a conveyor belt, goes through a pulping process, all right, and all that liquid is removed, coincidentally the sugar, because that'd be a lot of sugar to be eating on a daily basis, and then it goes through a cooling process, not a heating process. Okay, the benefits of it being a cooling process is it keeps all those live enzymes, micronutrients, phytonutrients still intact, then being encapsulated into our vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule. So they're only small, all right? They're not some great big horse tablet that you struggle to swallow. They're nice, small, convenient. The capsule itself is plant-based, vegan-friendly, soluble. So it's actually used in various pharmaceuticals around the world because it's quite cool. And when we swallow those on a daily basis, we're getting an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries every day. And that just blows my mind. Of course, we all absorb nutrients differently, so it gets into your body between 3 to 7 minutes. And then what it does is it goes to work. And what I mean by that, inflammation is different in each and every one of us. So my results are totally different to, say, Sana's and Roxy's, to my husband, to my children, because inflammation is different in them as it is to me. Inflammation shows up in skin, psoriasis, eczema, acne. It shows up in your kidney, liver, bowels, you know, in your immune system, joint inflammation, all these different places, and some of it you might not even be aware of. So it also, obviously, you know, you think your body, for me, I thought my body was running at its most opulent self. But once I put this in there, I realized how tired I was, how well I was not sleeping, you know, how clearer my skin could be, even my eyes, all these beautiful things that started to come because I added that extra variety into my diet. The fact that I can read the labels on these is amazing because I know there's so many supplements and multivitamins out there, and you try and read that label on the back, you need about 3 uni degrees and dictionaries to figure out what's on there. I know what you know, a raspberry is, a bilberry, a pomegranate. I don't get all those things into my diet each day, but I know what they are. And the other thing on the label is there's no warning label. So this is perfectly safe if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, unless you're allergic to the blackberry or the bilberry. Juice Plus is safe for anybody in whatever stage of life they're at, which I think is amazing because for me, when I was pregnant, you know, I had to stop taking so many things and start taking a whole lot of other stuff. So this is great because it's naturally giving you that vitamin D, that vitamin C, all those things that you're told that you need in your body. So this is your micronutrients, okay? This is about oiling the engine, getting your body running at its more opulent level and, you know, building up that immune system and bridging that massive gap. For some people it's massive, for some people it's small, but that extra variety is worth, you know, having done. What I also love about this product, it's had over 36 peer-reviewed scientific studies done. Juice Plus help fund those studies, but the fact that they've got that gold label on there that they're peer-reviewed, that's unheard of. Those studies are readily available for anybody to read at any stage, and we've got 3 ongoing studies at the moment, and one is the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes the Juice Plus, so takes the capsules, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 to 18. So definitely a company with a heart, because they're trying to reduce the obesity rate and the diabetes rates, and they're starting with our children, helping them understand the value of health, getting that rainbow effect on them, building up their craveability. So the child can either have the fruit and vegetable capsule for free, or they can have it in a chew version. All right, and it's just exactly the same powder that goes into the capsule, but it's joined with an all plant-based tapioca. They're super yummy, and your child gets an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. All right, that is massive, and that is a huge relief for any adult. All right, you know, kids are super fussy. Kids go to school, you put a certain thing in their lunchbox, they'll switch it out and, you know, do switcheroos with their friends at school. Or you'll send them off to grandma for a weekend. You've got no idea what grandma's going to give them. So knowing that they're getting their little chews into their bodies is a huge relief. We're seeing massive results with kids. Kids are pooping better, sleeping better, gum development, cognitive behaviour and respiratory for my little boys. So they're pretty amazing. And obviously when you're flooding your body with that sort of cellular nutrition on a daily basis, like attracts like. It's the same as if you eat a whole lot of salty chips, sugar, fried foods. You want more of that, but you feel crap. Flood your body with Juice Plus. You're going to crave more fruits, vegetables, and berries. All right, and it's the same with your children. It's about creating those healthy habits. All right, so that's our micronutrition. We've also got our amazing complete powders, which I've hidden, which are just here. So these are our complete powders. They're super yummy. They've got over 30 plant-based ingredients. And you're probably thinking, oh, 30 plant-based ingredients, that doesn't sound too tasty. But honestly, they've got some yummy sugar from stevia and sugarcane. But then it's got amazing things in there like broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, mushroom, pumpkin. But they make any green smoothie taste yummy. All right, we've got over 200 versions of different recipes and smoothie bowls you can make with these. These aren't designed to be a meal replacement, but if you add the right things, they can definitely assist with weight loss or weight gain. They're great for meals on the run. So if you're living off toast and coffee and kids' leftovers, these are great to, you know, switch out with those. They're great for pre and post workout. They've got your beautiful protein in there, complex carbohydrates, good fat, fiber, all in a nutritional drink, and the kids love it too. All right, again, all safe for the children, all safe for everybody, which is pretty great. Another beautiful thing that's in here is niacin. Niacin comes from greeny leaves, and that's a beautiful mood balancer. So if you're adding these to your diet as well and you suffer from anxiety or depression, we're seeing lots of people be able to reduce their medication levels by taking Juice Plus as well. Then because we're not a company with some crazy big long catalogue, we've only got one other product, and it's purely because Juice Plus felt that there was one more gap that they wanted to bridge. All right, and that's omega. All right, it's not something that we can generate in our human bodies ourselves, and you know what? The fish can't either. So why have we been taking fish supplements all this time and been left with that aftertaste? They've actually skipped the fish. They've gone straight to algae along with raspberry, tomato, sea buckthorn, and safflower oil, all in a beautiful capsule. And it gives you that omega-3. So that's your eye, again, joint inflammation, heart, and brain, all in a plant-based capsule. It's vegan-friendly, vegetarian-friendly. Vegetarians haven't been able to take that nutritional gap or fill it with supplements, but now they get to because we've got this beautiful plant-based one as well. So we're seeing great results with that, and this is only sort of 9 months old with us here in Australia and New Zealand, so we're pretty stoked to have that. So that's our product. That's all we've really got, and it just covers those beautiful things that we need to bridge that gap in our diet. I know a lot of us live, lifestyle's so busy. It's all about convenience and, cost. So this is a really great way to help balance that out. Because we're part of such an amazing team, we all come from all shapes of life. We've got contractors, teachers, PTs, nutritionists, kinder teachers. All these beautiful people bring something unique to our team. But a group got together and built a program around this amazing product. And now that product is actually our nutritional support for our program. So it now works in reverse. So we've got this amazing program. It's called the Juicy Body Transformation. Not a diet, no calorie counting, deprivation free. It's all online. We've got over 7 ebooks now, over 200 recipes designed by Kira Westwick, who's a nutritionist, a mother of 2, and an absolute foodie. So all those yummy things that you normally want and crave, but the healthy version of it. All right, it's all about teaching families how to get the rainbow effect on their plate, falling in love with food again, meal planning, and setting you up for success, but for life, not short term, but for life. All right, when I started, there was 1 ebook. Now there's 7. So we're constantly adding more and more value, and you get this program for free when you do Juice Plus just once. So it's pretty amazing. And, you know, and now I'm just going to bring that to life a bit. A couple of the girls are going to share some of the results they've had on this, on the amazing program and products, just so you're not hearing it just from me. So I'm going to grab, who's first? Where's Carla? Carla, there you are. How did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it?
Hi everyone, thanks for letting me share, Joanna. So I have been on Juice Plus since 1st of Feb last year, and I wish I'd done it sooner. I was introduced to Juice Plus by watching one of my friend's journeys on just her social media page, seeing what she was doing. She had all this amazing energy that I was like, oh, I need some of that. I was a stay-at-home mum at the time. Well, I am now. I had a 3-year-old, a 3-month-old, and a husband deployed overseas. So I was doing it all by myself. I was exhausted, as most of us new mums are, and trying to work out how to fit 2 children into your routine instead of 1. I was eating just whatever I could see, or just having a cup of coffee on the go. So I introduced these capsules and the shakes, and within 2 weeks I was staying awake past 7 o'clock. I had the energy to get through the day. I didn't feel as cranky. I didn't feel like I was yelling at everyone or having a go. I was able to get through the day without absolutely being shattered, and also being able to get up for those midnight feeds and feel like I had the energy to do it and no one was being deprived. I also put my daughter on the chews. So she started on the chews the same time as me, and at the time she was a 3-year-old, didn't eat much, but she also had chronic constipation. So she was never able to use her bowels. We'd go weeks without using our bowels. And she was on 2 adult dose laxatives a day that with water soaked in together. But after about a month, I realised that one week I totally had forgotten to give her laxatives, probably about 3 days. And then she was just using her bowels. Her bowels were working so much better. She was doing normal soft poos like a normal 3-year-old, and was asking for more fruit and veggies, and instead of for the snacks food that she used to eat, she'd always ask for it, and now ask for an apple and everything. So we're loving the product, and I've now got my 1-year-old on them. He has a shake with me every morning, and he also has just started having the chews, and he loves them. He grabs them all the time. I have to actually put them in a cupboard up high so he doesn't eat them now. So that's our story, and we love it. I won't be leaving Juice Plus just for my daughter, the sake of my daughter. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Carla. It's always beautiful, especially the little ones. The results that they get, they always blow our minds. So I'm going to grab Stacey as well. So Stacey, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it so much?
Okay, so Juice Plus came into my life last April. I saw an ad on Facebook, and I jumped on and got introduced to this lady, and I got fearful, and I had every excuse in the book not to do it. I love the product. I loved what it was. I loved that it was whole foods, but yeah, it scared me shitless. So I pushed it aside, and made up all these excuses in my head that I couldn't do it. And then in October last year, one of my antenatal mums had started doing the business, and I got serious FOMO, which is fear of missing out. And I said, excuse my language, but F it, I'm jumping on board. So I did it, and it was the best decision I've ever done in my life. So for me, the products, within the first 4 days, I had immense energy. I'm a mother of twins, and they're 20 months now. So that was 5 months ago. I was still sleeping during the day with them, and and I had no energy. So, excuse me, I'm sick, so my throat's all gloggy. So anyway, within 4 days I had amazing energy. Within 2 weeks I was not sleeping during the day, which was amazing, and I was going to bed at like 10, 11 o'clock instead of 8:39. So that was a major tick for me, especially mothering twins, of course. And then pretty much 2 weeks after that, I looked in the mirror and I noticed my skin tone was evening out. And I actually said to myself, I won't have to wear makeup soon. And just about last month, actually, I had been on the products for 4 months, and my body had pretty much been through its detox phase. And I said to my partner, I said to him, I don't have hip issues anymore. Now, I suffered from hip dysplasia with having the twins, with carrying the twins, and I don't have any problems, and I haven't since. And I'm sure it's the omegas. So that's really cool for me. So yeah, I won't leave Juice Plus. It's been amazing for me personally. The business has been amazing for me, and it's just growing every month. So yeah, that's my story.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And she's sick. She doesn't look very sick, does she? That's her plus pushing her through and building her immune system up, and she's still got glowing cheeks. So thanks so much for sharing, Stace. And hopefully that Juice Plus will get you over your bug even quicker. So, that's 2 women. I just want to ensure the gentlemen that are watching tonight that, my husband's been on it for 2 years now, and he's out lifting steel and welding all day long. So for me to know that he's getting it in his body, and I actually started Juice Plus purely for him because he only eats meat and potatoes. So just for joint inflammation for him, keeping his immune system strong, and just ready for our future, because both of our dads suffer heavily from joint pain now. And if I can prevent that now, I want to jump on it. Boys, also, Dad and a few of our gentlemen friends have suffer from joint pains, as in, I forgot what it's called now, but it's within the joints, mainly in your toes. So that was a huge thing for those blokes as well. But again, it depends on what you've got. Psoriasis, eczema, acne, huge in skin. Diabetes, the girls, it's menstrual cycles, menopause, all these things that might not necessarily be running as smoothly as they normally would. So you just don't know until you get it into your body. So now, before we quickly hear from our beautiful girls that are launching tonight, I just want to squash a couple of those myths that come into this opportunity when they think about the business. I didn't have it, but a few of my beautiful friends and family, as much as I was skeptical about the product for me, because I was that healthy eating person. I wasn't skeptical about the business as such, even though I had hundreds of questions. But, a lot of my friends and family did. They said, it's one of those structures, it's one of those schemes. But do you know what? Traditional business is a pyramid structure. Those pyramid schemes that they were suggesting, they were made illegal in the 1970s, and we've got a product, we've got an actual thing that we're selling, so we're definitely safe there. But when you think about traditional businesses, think about Coles and Safeway, some of those big supermarkets. They've all got a CEO, they've got their board of directors, state managers, area managers, site managers, people working within the sections in there. And then we see, who do we see? We see the people stocking the shelves, putting through our shopping, and then we see the electronic tellers, which are coming more and more dominant now, and less of these people. These people are being told they need to look at other stores that still have this position available. They need to look at other jobs within the company. They might not be interested. They might have been sitting there for 20 years happy doing that customer role. But most of us, when we come into traditional business, even for me, going from one government agency to another, I came into a middle range job. It was awesome pay, but there was no balance between work and life. I couldn't take holidays when I wanted to take holidays. When I was sick, I was feeling guilty for not going into work, and I was feeling guilty for then putting my child back into childcare too early. To get to here, but most cases is you're elbowing, kicking, making sure that you look like the best person for that job. And you get there and you feel guilty because you've left your friends behind, you've won it over them. And sometimes you win those positions not because you're the best at it, because it's who you know, what you know. And any of these positions, you know, concrete, are you set for life there? You just don't know. I don't think any traditional business can guarantee you a job for life now. Then these guys, as much as they may or may not be driven and wanting to have that career, just in case they did want to and their plans were to get to that top position, it's never going to happen in these big companies unless they're willing to be in it for 40 plus years. And after 40 years in a company, I'd be wanting to retire. But this position normally comes from an external. They've already been a CEO somewhere else and they've got that tertiary education behind them. Our business is literally that, but on its head. All right, we've got a top position called National Marketing Director. We pay a one-off yearly fee of $165 to have this business, just to share it. We don't even hold product. We just, you know, our product that we take, but our company does all that for us. It delivers it. It charges the customer. It does all the work. All I do is share my journey and help other people create the lifestyle they want to with the business. We all start off as a virtual franchisee. All right. Nobody gets to come in at this position or replace this position up here. We all start off as a virtual franchisee, whether we're a doctor, a surgeon, a scientist. The CEO of this last company wants to come and do what we're doing. He comes in as a virtual franchisee. We sponsor him. Someone links arms with him and helps and guides him to get to each position. It's a relationship community, a very much a support organization and culture. It's very beautiful in how we do business. If I was in this middle range section here and I got a new person interested in the business and I just joined them up and left them on their own, which I get no bonus or no payment for either, and left them on their own, do you think they're going to grow? No, and either am I. So by linking arms and helping them get to each of these positions, everybody that comes in as a virtual franchise gets that opportunity to build their business all the way to the top, because there's not one person sitting pretty in our organisation. We all get that chance to do that. The one thing that did worry me when I came into this business was the fact that I might not know enough people. All right, so I'd come from the defence. I'd had a secret clearance for, 11 years, 10 years, so I couldn't use social media. And I'd had 2 kids, so I probably didn't really want to anyway. So I didn't think I knew enough people. But the girl that introduced me to the business, Lauren, she showed me how to share it with a few friends and family and get my family all set up as well, my immediate family, my sporting buddies, my gym buddies, my netball buddies, and so forth. But what I got also was a few beautiful people that wanted something more. Okay, I had my best friend who got FOMO, wanted to be on the product. She knew that I was a health guru and I wouldn't have been taking something I wasn't happy with. And once she realised she could get it cheaper, she jumped on board. I had Catherine, had amazing results after 2 months. She posted that on social media and it went viral. And I said, she wanted me to respond. And I said, how about I show you how to do it and you make some money off this amazing opportunity. Then I had Steph. Steph was the love bug, I call her, because she just loved the program and product. She just wanted to share it with more people. I showed these girls how to share it with a few friends and family. All right, and then the same thing happened to them. It just started pocketing out, all super organic, just sharing their journey, being teach to teach, being teachable. Catherine got on Michelle, who then got on Adam, who then got on Zoe. All these beautiful people just kept popping out. And forget about me. Who did Lauren share at the beginning? Nobody. I found her on social media. Since then, she's met me, she's met Steph, she's met Adam, she's met Zoe, she'll meet Sana, and she'll meet Roxy at some stage, all because we just wanted to share an amazing product and program. So that's a little bit, just wanted to squish those before we hear from our amazing girls. So I'm going to grab them now. So I'm just going to go with whoever's first. And Sana, I know you're a bit delayed in me talking, so that's really kind of good. Gives you a heads up. How did Juice Plus come to your life? What results are you looking forward to with the program and product, and why did the business make sense to you?
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
By
Thank
all
you so
means.
much for coming, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay,
yeah.
so I legit was
Go,
scrolling.
Sana.
I legit was scrolling through the, the buy, swap, sell sites to try find like a corner lounge suite, and then I came across Stacey's post about Juice Plus, and so my mentality when I saw the post was extra money on the side. And then when I researched more into the product, it was more like I wanted to do it for our health, because I have so many health issues. So do my kids. So does majority of everyone I know. So I wanted to be like the platform or plateau for where people can come to me and be like I want to be that person that people can come to, and I want to be that living proof that this can work for anyone. So I am going to be honest, at the beginning it was about having extra money on the side, but like honestly, this product has so many testimonies from people who have illnesses like eczema, asthma, whatever, and it's honestly, I'm just so excited for everyone to freaking do it. I don't care if I have to buy it and you want to text me that you want to sample it. I don't care. Just honestly research it, do it, support it. And it's all vegetables and fruits. Like, no one's going to eat that many fruits and veggies in a day. So what was the other question, Jana?
You're right. You did it all together, hun. It was how Plus come into your life, which is
I'm so nervous.
no, you did amazing. That's all awesome. And honestly,
man.
from the day we met you, we knew you were all heart, and you're all heart because you've seen the value in this product and program, and all you genuinely want to do is help as many people as possible. So we're so blessed to have you in our team, and we can't wait to see what sort of success you have, both product, program, and business-wise. So well done, you rockstar.
Thank you.
No problem. Now I'm going to find Roxy. Now, when I bring Roxy up, we're not going to see her. Her camera's not working, but we'll hear from her. So, Roxy, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far, and why did the business make sense to you? Where are you? I'll unmute you. There we go.
I'm glad no one can't see me. Well, Juice, can anyone hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. Well, Juice Plus came into me by, how did it come into me? I think I started with a friend who started Juice Plus, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a go. And at first I was really funny about starting it because I thought it's kind of like another diet form. It's not going to work. But yeah, after the 4 months, the result was just amazing. What? Yeah, the results were amazing. The results were amazing, and I just had so much energy. Like, I could clean one room of the house and be worn out, but now I can clean the whole house without stopping. Yeah, what was the other question?
You've also had a bit of injury in your life, Roxy, so share, your battle with your injuries and how this has helped you what's kept you interested in the business, the support-wise, and that's kept you going, on those crappy days and those good days and so forth.
Oh, yeah, just so many injuries. It's crazy, but just the energy-wise, it's just kept me going. It's like not to give up. It's like, yeah, just the energy has just kept me going. And I think a while ago I stopped taking them because I thought, yeah, it's not kind of working. But as soon as I stopped taking them, I had no energy, no nothing. But since being back on them, I just had so much energy. Yeah, I could run a marathon if I wasn't injured. But yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, what are the questions?
And just why did the business make sense to you? What do you want to share at home?
I want to do the business side, not really just for the money, but just to help other people, really. just seeing the much transformation I've had. Like, I think helping other people to get to where I am just going to be amazing, and just to help people find the positive in their life. And
Brilliant. Yeah, and that's it. I think a lot of us, it's so easy to be on the negative train all the time. And when we're doing that, also, we're attracting the negative. So that's amazing. So thank you so much. Well done, girls. I can't wait to see what this is, ends up being for both of you. Just enjoy the journey, because it's your journey. There is absolutely no stress or no pressure from anybody in this business. You create what you want. It's your business at the end of the day. But it's a beautiful product and program. So we want to help as many people as possible. We've got one more girl who's going to share in just a second also, just so you can understand what sort of things come out of the business side of things. But I want to share with you, especially here in Australia and New Zealand, we've got the best business plan. We can share this product, program and opportunity in over 29 countries, which is pretty cool. Lots of friends to make, lots of travel to do. But here in Australia and New Zealand, we get paid 3 ways. We get paid in retail profit, we get paid in commission, which builds up what we call our beach money or residual income, which is awesome. It builds up month by month in the background. And then you've got a nice steady paycheck every month. But then it can fluctuate with these beautiful things called bonuses. All right, and there are heaps of them. I'm just going to list a few of them. And these are there as an incentive to help you grow strong and wide at the beginning, so you can understand what sort of money's on the table later on. So like I said before, you come in as a virtual franchisee. We help you get to direct virtual franchise within your first 10 to 30 days. Take no notice of these crazy names. They mean nothing. All right. The first big bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus, and that's called Senior Direct Virtual Franchise. Means you probably shared the business with maybe 1 or 2 people. You get that for getting there. But because we're a teach-to-teach business, your teacher gets it as well, all right? So your teacher helps you and guides you get there. They get that bonus too. The next one is Sales Coordinator. That's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. You've probably shared the business with, 5 to 8 people by then. And you're definitely becoming a really good teacher yourself. You're attracting the right tribe. You're understanding the amazing value in the program and product. And you're helping these guys that you've shared the business with do exactly what you do, staying hot on your heels throughout that journey. So now I'm just going to grab Kate. Kate's actually super new in the business, but she's had some great things happen to her already. So she's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened to her so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Hi guys. I came into the business and product probably just over a month ago. Originally I looked into it probably 6 months ago, and I was just super skeptical, but I decided to jump on board about a month ago, and I started on the products, and I was on them for probably a week, and then went back to Jana and said, okay, this is doing amazing things. So I thought I would jump on board and share my journey. And I thought, what if my journey is enough to inspire others to jump on board as well? So far in the first month, I have been able to get the promotion to the direct virtual franchise, share my journey with others, and I have obtained a fair few customers. I'm looking forward to potentially growing my own little team and seeing what happens there. I was in the position of my husband needing to start recruits with the fire brigade, and he's away 4 days a week and then home for 4 days a week. So I saw this as an opportunity for me to be able to pull in a little bit of extra money for the family without having the ability to actually go to work a little bit more, with the 9 to 5 side of things. So far I've been able to, in my 30 days, cover the cost of the business, as well as cover most of my products. I've got 7 more days left, I think, of the month. So hopefully I can, hopefully I'm aiming to cover the full cost of the products, which would be amazing. And then just grow the business from there and potentially make it a business that I can do in my stolen moments and create a little bit of extra money, and maybe even step away from the 9 to 5 job so I can look after the kids whilst my hubby's not there. So yeah, it's exciting times ahead, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what is to come.
Amazing. Well done. Rockstar. In the business 20 days and already doing a business share. Awesome, Kate. Well done. Thank you for sharing.
That's okay. Bye.
Bye. Cool. So that's amazing. So,
Okay.
so definitely working this all around the family is what we're all about. Or, creating that lifestyle you want, whether it's travel, whether it's a shopping account, for all those women that love to go get their hair done, their nails done, or go shopping, all those cool things. This is what the bonuses are about. We're definitely predominantly females in this business, so we want you to look after yourself, and you're happy, you're glowing, the rest of your family and friends will notice that. The next one is senior sales coordinator. You probably share the business with, sort of 8 to 16 people. You probably got a team underneath you of about 40. That's a $1,200 bonus for you, $1,200 bonus for your teacher, QNMD. All right, you've probably got a team of about 100 odd now, which is amazing. So you're definitely sharing and attracting the right sort of people into your business. And that's a $1,500 bonus for you and for them. And then NMD, the one that I mentioned on the other board before, National Marketing Director, the top one. But in saying that, there's no roof on our business structure. You can keep growing this as big and as wide as you want. There isn't a set income at the top. You just keep growing. And that's a $3,000 bonus to you and you only, because by then your teacher's earning way too much money. You're on about $80,000 to $120,000 a year. And that's just starting. You can keep growing this, like I said, as big or as wide as you want. I've been very blessed that it replaced my full-time income from my high-paying government job. And now I'm in the process of, freeing up my husband. My husband is starting to hate his business, not enjoy his job, missing his children, missing his wife maybe a little bit. I don't want him back full-time. Definitely don't want him here full-time. So if I can relieve some of that pressure from him, say to him, look, I've got everything covered now. Do what you want with your business or go do something you want to enjoy. I love doing this. I love helping people and love listening to people, jump on the journey with me. So I'd love for him to have that same opportunity. But in saying that, there are some amazing stories from tonight. But guys, this is all about our program and product too. So you don't have to come to join in the business, but obviously we'd love to have more and more people join that community. But just being a customer, a client on our program and product is an amazing opportunity and community also. You're supported. There's always more and more recipes, always more beautiful things being added. But if you are after something a little bit more, get the product cheaper. Create a holiday fund, reduce your hours so you're not working your life around your job, you're working your business around your life instead. Just ask yourself that question, what if? What if this could be that for you? And ask some really cool questions. If we didn't answer all your questions tonight, and thank you so much for jumping on and supporting the girls, but if we didn't, please make sure you get those questions answered, okay? Reach back out to them. Tell them how amazing they were and get those questions answered. And hopefully we'll see you all again soon. We do this a few times a week and hopefully we'll see a few more of your faces. So thank you and good night.